Hi everyone, unexpected video today, but it's needed because it's an update with the video on lorry reprimands that went out at the weekend. There were many comments with people saying that this should be reported to the police, and I'm going to address this. And we do have an update from the company, or one of the companies involved, so I'd like to talk about this. Now, my decision first of all to blur the identity of these lorries, it's done for a reason, because of what's happened previously. Many of you will remember the plumbers clip, where they went too close to a cyclist, and it wasn't the fact that I even got threatened with being sued and legal procedures. That's not the case, because I knew that I was perfectly fine doing what I was doing. But I do absolutely detest how people go about jumping on an internet pylon and going on Google and leaving loads of reviews, and effectively you could be destroying the particular company just because one of their drivers isn't acting in the proper and correct manner. Does not mean that we've all got this right to jump on this company. We could very well be making the company fail, and we could be jeopardizing tens or if not hundreds of jobs. And in today's current climate, I personally don't think that's correct. So that was my reasoning behind blurring these lorries out. Now, I sort of knew in the back of my mind that even blurring out the company names, I knew there was going to be people out there who would recognize these lorries, and there was in the comments people who did recognize these companies. And that's actually how one of the companies got in touch. I did send both of them the footage when it went public. I did send them the actual link to the YouTube video just to tell them what I'd done. And it was yesterday, so Tuesday, that I got an email from Buckley Transport, which was the company involved in the second clip. Now, I know you may think, well, why are you naming them now? Well, at the end of the day, they've said that they would like me to update the viewers. In fact, I'd tell a lie, they haven't said they would like me. I offered an update to my viewership, and they said yes, but if you could just delay 24 hours. So that's what I've done. It's now obviously Wednesday. This was filmed today. I'm going to stick this video out a little bit later on. So I didn't make it known on the video about these company names with the lorries for the reasons I've already said. And that's going to be the same going forward. I know everyone wants vengeance and everyone wants someone to be held accountable, but all I ask is you to trust me in situations like this, because you don't know the full story. You don't know when I just put the video out, you don't know whether that clip has been sent to the police or not. I actually don't know fully myself sometimes. On occasions, people will say this has been reported to the police, and instantly my reaction is, okay, I won't put this out until any resolution has happened with the police, which is the way to do it. You can't be showing online content. But effectively, that footage, when it's sent to me, is sent to me with the purpose of displaying it on a YouTube channel and trying to educate people. So really, that's all I take from it. Loads of people do say, oh, it should be reported and you should report that. Well, if the registration is visible, I know it wasn't in this scenario, but if the registration is visible and that vehicle can be identified, my viewers are in no worse position than myself regarding actually reporting this to the police. Now, I'm aware that Merseyside Police, if you wish to report anything to them, it has to be a period of time or within a period of time, and there has to be footage leading up to this and after. I'm not sure it's the same with all police forces, but that's the main reason why I don't, and I never have reported anything to the police that have been sent in. I've left that to my viewers and the people who do send me the clips to decide whether or not that they want to do that. But this clip was a little different in my opinion. I didn't report it to the police, but it has been reported to the DVSA. I think it is of that serious nature that they need to be involved, and they need to look at the clip and decide on what action is best to take. If they involve the police and then the police can do anything after that, so be it. But that's my stance. So hopefully you can get an idea of where I'm coming from. All I ask, if anything like this happens in the future, I am going to blur it because I don't believe on these internet pylons. And that's a big thanks as well to someone who has sent in many clips over the years. You know who I'm talking about. So it was me picking up their opinion and listening carefully to their thoughts has made me had a proper rethink, and I do feel as though that this is the correct process to do this. If there's anything that serious in nature and I can do anything about stopping people like this being on our roads, I absolutely will do. That's my passion, and that's what I feel as though I should be doing. So please rest assured that every step will be taken to make the roads a safer place, but it's not always my job to report it. And sometimes, as I hopefully have explained, it's not always possible. So the email that I've got from Buckley Transport, I'm going to read it out. Good morning, Ashley. We would like to thank you for providing the unedited footage. They asked for the footage. This was the company, by the way, who originally, when I phoned them up, just put the phone down on me. Okay. So I would have sent them the unedited footage first of all. That's what I did with the other company who haven't been in touch after me saying that the video went live. So back to this email. So good morning, Ashley. We'd like to thank you for providing the unedited footage. Due to this, we've been able to confirm the driver of the vehicle. Okay, I did send them the day that this happened as well. A thorough investigation has taken place and resulted in the instant dismissal of the driver. Now, I hate to see people losing the jobs, but the driver of that second vehicle should not be a lorry driver as far as I'm concerned. The DVSA haven't done their investigation yet, so it may very well be the case that the DVSA take this further, but at least the company have taken those steps. They go on to say, the company, once again, your assistance is greatly appreciated, and we would like to request that you postpone your update to your viewers for the next 24 hours, which is what I've done. No problems. So that was good that they've taken those steps. However, if you think about how they acted in the first place, it was dreadful. And it's as if they've only taken these steps because they've been outed. What would they have done if someone hadn't have found out about the company details? Would they have had this response? Well, thinking about that, it also brings into my mind whether or not that it's the correct decision with me blurring, but I'm staying with that. So this company has effectively taken these steps only after they've been shown to be acting in that particular way, and I think that's poor. When they had the original phone call, they did not want to know. So as far as I'm concerned, this is not a good result, because it shows that people are only willing to take action when they're shown up for it, which again fuels the fire for people saying I should make these companies known in the original video. So it's a tough one. I hope you can see the situation that I'm in. I don't want to jeopardize many people's jobs, but also I have to have that balance with not jeopardizing people's lives. So it is a tricky situation. But all I ask, like I said, you put your trust in me. I'm always going to try and do the best possible thing I can. The other company, not going to name them, although they have been named in the comments, they've had no response. They were the company who didn't want me to use the video And then when I said that I was going to use the video, I had no further contact. So it seems as though they're not really that bothered as well. So that's the update. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks a lot for all the comments. I do read as many as I possibly can. And I do take information in. As you've seen, it was one of my long-standing viewers who has helped me come to this conclusion over what to do with situations like this. And it's not a perfect solution. As you can see, there's differing of opinions, but that's what we're going with. I'd like to say a massive thanks to all the people who have joined the membership of the channel. And I'd like to have a quick word of this before we go. It's for extra content. There's 3 levels. The first level is not for extra content. It's if you would just like to support the channel, if you'd just like to say thanks Ash for teaching me something, and there's no pressure, you don't have to. People who get involved even just by sharing the video or commenting or even liking is the best possible thing that you can do to help. Don't feel obliged that you've got to then go off and spend £2 a month giving it to me for just saying thanks. It doesn't work like that. The content is not going to change. It's always going to be exactly how it's been. It's just going to grow. It's just going to get better, hopefully. The other 2 stages of membership are literally for ADI training. The second stage, £6 a month, is for people who are doing the ADI Part 2. There's certain aspects of this which may help you improve your driving, and some people have, thank you very much, joined up for the membership at this £6 a month. The last and final stage is £23 a month, give or take a penny, and this is for ADI training Part 3. This is how to learn how to be a driving instructor, and this is not useful to people unless they wish to train to become driving instructors. And I know there are people already who have signed up for this membership who have no interest in being a driving instructor, and it's massively appreciated. But please don't feel as though you've got to. YouTube is a big passion for me. It's taken up more and more of my time, but I want to make sure I do it properly. And this ADI training, this extra information has always been something that's been missing, so I've decided to add it. But remember, these memberships are only for added extra content. Don't feel obliged. I think I've talked long enough. I hope I've made sense. It's been absolutely winged, plenty of erms, and I hope it makes sense and you understand the decisions that I've made. Keep safe out there. Thank you so much for sending all these brilliant clips. Please keep doing so, and I'll see you all soon.